This week, turning every cell phone into a democracy-building tool. How a leading technology brand is tackling the country's unemployment crisis, turning passion into profit. How a health nut has made her blog her business. And a new broadcast distribution model pays off big time in the tough world of extreme fighting. Well, a very warm welcome to you, and we start with this, with mobile penetration at an all-time high, particularly on the African continent. An organization called amandla.mobi has seen this as an opportunity to turn every cell phone into what it terms a democracy-building tool. But it's not all about snazzy videos and graphics. It's also about harnessing basic mobile technology, SMS, WhatsApp, to name but two. And here to tell us more is amandla.mobi's Executive Director, Koketso Moeti. Welcome and thank you very much for joining us. At its most basic, what are you trying to do?
Amandla.mobi, we run mobile, multilingual, multi-issue campaigns, and this allows people to connect in numbers that incentivize accountability. What this essentially means is we bring people together to campaign and have a particular ask of a decision maker, and we do this to create real-world impact.
How would you choose the issues?
So we choose the issues on the lives that are most affected. We believe that those most affected by injustice should be able to take action on issues affecting their lives. The majority of these are black women. So for us, the first thing we ask ourselves is, how does this affect black women and the black population at large?
We certainly don't have a shortage of issues as far as this country is concerned. What then is the ask of the people who have the cell phone in their hand? What do they do in terms of engaging with that issue? With what ultimate objective?
So people can go on our mobile platforms, which would be WhatsApp, SMS, and even with missed calls. So it varies from, the ask would vary from campaign to campaign. Sometimes we'd have an ask of a decision maker saying we want a particular issue banned, or something stopped, or something changed. But at other times, it's also offline mobilization, where we are asking people to mobilize at a particular event, at a protest, and sometimes even donations. During the Fees Must Fall movement, when students ran out of data and needed funds to get people to a hospital, and that we were able to harness this so that people could contribute.
So on the one hand, it's a call to action, in other words, getting people together to rally around a single cause. But the other thing is it's an old-fashioned petition, but just using technology to enhance it.
Precisely. Yeah. One of the things that brings us together, that we have most in common in this country, is the fact that almost every household has a mobile phone, and a lot of these are feature phones. But what we see is, while there's so much that can be changed, there's a lot of barriers for people to access platforms where they can change this. But also language is one of the biggest barriers we have facing people's access to using tech or internet-based services.
So what sort of success have you achieved?
So since launch, we launched on the 16th June 2014. We've been able to ensure that the households that would receive free set-top boxes, working with the SOS Coalition, would be increased to 5 million. We have also successfully had a campaign asking for R5s to be banned, assault rifles, to be banned from public order policing. A panel of experts has just been announced right now, and they will also be looking into the matter. Some of the other campaigns that we've been running is to stop the bread price increase.
What does this all say about the future of technology and protest? You're taking this into a completely different dimension, aren't you?
It's the ability to use traditional methods facilitated by tech, you know. It's the ability to harness the coming together of people, you know, to collectively bring them together. So it's not about a single community of 1,500 in a place. They can be supported by many others. And that's the thing with a country such as ours. We have so many divisions, racial, class, you know. How do you overcome those various divisions that we face? Black lives are not single issue lives. We can have a local government issue and we address it now, but then there's also an education issue within the same community, you know, within the same spaces. There's so many levels of issues and we should be addressing to work, you know, for systemic change to address them all.
Just finally, where do you see amandla.mobi going?
We would love to see our community built to over 500,000 by 2018. We would.
500,000 gives you a lot of push and power, doesn't it?
It does, but also just the ability to be constantly tearing down the divisions, to be constantly highlighting issues that are going on in places that people would not traditionally read about, to be able to bring to the fore issues that people would think don't matter or don't make a difference. I think that has huge potential.
Thank you very much for joining us, Koketso Moeti, Executive Director of amandla.mobi. A fascinating example of where technology is enabling protest. Now let's stay with phones and turn our attention to a public service announcement for the Liberty Human Rights Organisation in the United Kingdom, which set out to raise awareness about something called the Snoopers Charter. Now officially called Britain's Investigatory Powers Bill, the controversial proposed legislation will allow the government to intercept all manner of digital communication and information, all in a bid to make the UK a safer place. The 2-minute clip shot in London's bustling Soho Square sees comedian Olivia Lee approaching unsuspecting Brits and then demanding to see their phones and peruse their data.
Detailed picture of who you are, your emails, your texts, your call history, your photos.
Do you understand how weird that is, though?
Someone's texted you, good afternoon, Adam.
Take that, sorry.
Well, what's the problem?
Really, that's none of your business.
Do you want to see who I've been calling?
Yeah, why not? I'm just, hacking people's phones and having a browse.
You can't hack people's phones.
The great thing about location services is that I can just track you 24/7. Oh, how was that party you went to? Work, Tesco Express. You've got a varied life. Just logging onto your bank account.
What?
Tinder and Grindr. I'm just having a look.
You still need to ask members of the public that you don't know, that don't know you, if you can hack their phone.
So you've got something to hide?
No, I haven't got anything to hide, but I don't want you to take my data.
So I'm just hacking your server. Why can't I have your communications data?
You're in the Home Office.
I know, but I'm just here to get your data.
Who are you?
Well, question is, who are you? And that's what I need to find out.
Police officer. Now, who are you?
Turn that off.
I'm just getting all your
turn
communications data.
No. Come outside, please.
Warren,
I'm head of security here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get all your data.
Security.
It's really simple.
Well, you're not entitled to get our data.
Yeah, but you do know privacy is so last season.
Why would we show you our communications data?
Well,
when
why
you
would
don't know
you
who
not?
are?
That's the
Because I don't know
question.
who you are.
And you can let us know what you think of that campaign on our Facebook page. Coming up on the programme, revolutionary changes in sports broadcasting and distribution rights, and how an extreme sports category is leading the way in this respect.